Hello there! Once again, this is Anton from Anton Obey, and today I'm just going to take a look at some books that I've kind of randomly picked up this week, and also I'm going to just I grabbed another handful of just stuff from the massive pile that I bought. A while back I bought about 45 long boxes from an old closed comic book store, and just keep being amazed at what I find in there. Sell some, keep some, that type of deal. A couple videos ago I did a big pile of video game magazines, and one thing that I had found when I got them was in that pile of video game magazines was this copy of Wonder Woman 268. A little bit on the rough side. It was not bagged or anything like that, but still awesome, still very cool, still very glad it was in there. It was something I pulled out before I did the video. I just set it aside and kind of forgot about it. And then my friend Matt, who has a thrift store, he also had a few other comics. Some of them I can't even put on a video, but they were too racy to go into his store. But I was like, I can probably find a home for those. I know some people who collect some kind of more risque stuff, but one of them I could show was Cavewoman. Big fan of Cavewoman. The original art style I thought was much better, the Bud Root stuff. The later stuff, less cool, wasn't as good. This is one I cannot open for you because this is later stuff and it is much racier inside. But you could tell the series started out much more innocent than it did because they had action figures. I mean, I had action figures. I have I don't know, I think 3 or 4 different Cavewoman action figures, and the comics were readily available, and it kind of it became more adult as it went on. But kind of a weird juxtaposition because I have a figure of this character, yet I have a comic that I can't open on YouTube. So that is what it is. That's kind of weird. I have finally decided that it's time to complete my FemForce run of issue 1 through 100. And I am missing issue 8, 18, and 28. And then I have a full run of 1 through 100. So I had to pay more for this than I wanted to online. And it's a little rougher than I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's got some creases and some tear in it. But it is what it is. FemForce comics are pricey anyway because I don't know. They just are. So I did pick up FemForce number 18. It was the first one to arrive. This is the one where the whole team gets almost fired by their manager because they appear in a adult magazine. But it's an all black and white issue. It's just kind of, they started out in color, then they went to black and white. I went back to color for a while, and I know currently they're still in black and white. But anyway, they all wind up in an issue of Buffy. So I thought that was cool. Finally got that issue. 2 more to go. And I see everybody else buying comics from Walmart. And I'm like, whatever. But I did dig through them. And I saw the pile. And I was like, you know what? I really like this Wonder Woman cover. So I bought the little pack. And I ended up with Wonder Woman 575 or 755. Just because I really like the cover. And it came with Year of the Villain, Hella Rise, Catwoman 22, which I kind of like that, and red, white, black, yellow, I think is what that is. I'm not positive. Not familiar with that license. I know it's a show or something. I think it's their hair colors, but I'm not positive. Anyway, that was the comics that came with it. Don't really care. I thought it was kind of expensive. It was like $8 or $9 to get these 4 comics. Not really my thing. That's a little pricier than I want to go, but I really liked this Wonder Woman cover, so I thought it was probably worth it. And then on to my kind of random draw. Kind of just went through a long box and just kind of pulled stuff out. I got, and this is all out of the massive collection. So these things, I can't even express how cheap these were to me. I mean, they're so cheap, but they're so exciting to me too. Fred Hembeck Destroys the Marvel Universe. This artist looks really familiar. I can't quite place it, but I did think it was cool. I have a whole bunch of issues of Batman 500. I think I got, let me look here real quick. Yeah. Got another one. Yeah, I think that might be all of them there. I know I hit like a stack of them. There's Batman 488. So I thought that was pretty cool. Looks like I got a complete mini-series of the Exterminators. And what this guy did, because it was a store, I mean often, is these mini-series, he would just bag them up and sell them. So I probably have a couple different sets. I'm going to split those up so you can kind of see their covers. The covers are pretty cool. But Exterminators 1 through 4, got the whole little mini-series. There was a Firestar mini-series. I found a couple issues of that. Why we don't have a Firestar Marvel Legend, I think is completely bewildering. She was literally in the old 60s like Spider-Man cartoon show. This is a character that's been around forever. It's a super easy design. Just repaint somebody else. Give us a freaking Firestar figure. What the hell's wrong with you, Hasbro? I'm a big Malibu Comics fan, and they had a pretty good pile of X-Mutants in different boxes. This box just had a few of the Malibu ones. I'm probably a bigger fan of the, who made it? Oh, it was a different company. It was before this. Oh, shoot. And it's totally escaping my brain. I'm looking to my wall to cheat. I'm not seeing it. Anyway, they have several companies X-Mutants have filed through. But I thought these were pretty awesome. And so I was pretty excited just to pull those out. I think I've seen a couple issues of Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen come through. This is issue number, I don't see the issue number, 94. Detective Comics, once again, I don't see an issue number, 576. Detective Comics 577. 578. Wow. These are pretty awesome covers. This looks like some sort of story trilogy or something. But just, they were in there and I was like, wow, these are pretty neat. Detective Comics 600. Detective Comics 575. That's cool. Daredevil 248. Special guest stars Wolverine. Those look actually really good. 249. Let's see. We have a pack of the entire Executioner song. I have never actually sat and read the entire Executioner song. I probably should. And these are all still factory sealed. So, looks like you've got Executioner song Part 1. Uncanny X-Men 294, X Factor 84, X-Men number 14, then it goes to X-Force number 16, Uncanny X-Men 295, and it looks like there is, stuck together. X Factor 85. That's a pretty good. I like that Bishop cable cover. Let's see. This is X-Men number 15. X-Force number 17. Uncanny X-Men 296. X Factor 86. X-Men 16. Gosh, this Executioner song was really long. And X-Force number 18. That is a hell of a big crossover. 12-part crossover. And all of these, they all have cards still stuck in them, which that's cool. Angel card, Dark Riders card, Jean Grey Cyclops card, Mr. Sinister card, MLF card, MILF card, Polaris and Havoc card, Bishop Wolverine card, Cable card, Apocalypse card, Caliban card, Xavier card. Anyway, so there, I have the whole, like, oh my god, factory sealed Executioner song. I think that is so cool. I'm thrilled by that. I've looked around. I keep finding and putting together full sets of the Marvels comic, which I think is pretty cool. There's 0, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And I have like 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have like 3 sets of them. And then I keep finding like stray issues of number 0, which is, you know, these are all great. They're all Alex Ross, inside and out. One of Marvel's all-time masterpiece comics that they did. Just some great work. I have the first, I think I have the whole thing in here. The entire Scarlet Witch miniseries. I do not actually remember Scarlet Witch rocking this look. I'm okay with it. It is kind of weird. It's like it looks like a swimsuit, I guess, but I guess it also has like tails hanging off it like a dress part. Short, like kind of 90s buzzed hair. But I'm excited by it. This is cool. And so much of this stuff, because it's completely uncirculated, it has all this stuff still in the issues. Different flyers and things like that. A lot of this stuff does. And then I hit another one of these, Spider-Man and X-Factor. This is something I have run into several times now. I think I got probably 5 or 6 sets of it. Shadow Games, Spider-Man and X-Factor Part 1 of 3. 2, 3. Looking at who else is on here. This was my favorite version of X-Factor. You know, that 90s government uniform team. Good stuff. Getting close to finishing that out in Marvel Legends. Anyway, that is pretty much my haul for this week. Just a few random issues up at the front there. And as always, I'm going through more and more of my giant long boxes of stuff and duplicates, and I try not to show too many duplicates because, you know, I'll go through one box and be like, oh gosh, this is really coll, and I'll go through another box and it'll have like some of the same stuff in it, and I don't want to just do the same video over and over again. But I'm just amazed by what I've got, what I paid for it, how much I have. It continues to be amazing, and I want to thank you guys for watching. That's my story. I will catch you guys later. Bye.